Waterfront Regeneration in Southend, boosting property appeal. Let's talk Southend. Not the sleepy seaside town you might remember from your childhood holidays. Nope. This place is changing, fast. Regeneration is sweeping across the waterfront like a brisk sea breeze, and trust me, it's shaking things up big time in the property world. So what's the deal? Why are savvy investors suddenly circling Southend like seagulls over chips? It all started with some serious investment in the town's coastal infrastructure. We're talking millions. The Southend piers had a facelift. The high street's been tidied up, finally. And there are whispers of new residential developments with direct estuary views. Think sleek, glass-fronted apartments that let you watch the sunrise. Always has been. But when a town like Southend, which, let's be honest, used to be a bit of a joke, starts pushing for a trendy, Brighton-esque revival, people notice. Buyers who once overlooked the Essex coast are now asking, hang on, how much are those flats near Adventure Island going for? And I had the same reaction. Wait, that old spot? I recently handled a listing near the Western Esplanade. A modest two-bed with a view of the Thames estuary. Nothing outrageous. A few years ago, $250K max. But now, it went for $347K, and we had 4 competing offers. 4! One buyer even offered to pay over asking if we took it off the market that weekend. Madness. That's just it. Waterfront Regeneration adds this golden glow to properties. It's like they put on designer sunglasses. Everything looks more premium. Let's break it down, because who doesn't love a quick list? Better transport links. With Crossrail chatter still echoing and regular trains to London-Liverpool Street in under an hour, commuters are warming to the seaside commute. Beats being packed into Zone 2 misery. Improved lifestyle offer. Southend's not just rock and cockles anymore. There's a swanky new cinema, pop-up food trucks, yoga on the beach in summer. It's got vibes now. Youthful energy. Students from the University of Essex's Southend campus are sticking around post-graduation. That means rental demand is on the up, especially for shared waterfront flats. Short-let potential. Airbnb hosts are rubbing their hands. Seaview lets fetch a premium, especially with events returning, carnivals, marathons, festivals on the pier. Let me throw in a little story. Last October, I had a young couple from Battersea viewing a one-bed conversion in a Victorian townhouse just off Chalkwell Esplanade. They weren't even planning to buy, just browsing. But by the end of the viewing, they were mentally picking out curtain colors. The estuary view had that effect. 2 weeks later, offer accepted, mortgage approved, job done. So here's the cheeky truth. Waterfront Regeneration in Southend isn't just an urban project. It's a marketing dream. It lets agents like us reframe a postcode. Instead of saying, this used to be a bit rough, we say, you're buying into the future. Honestly, I've made this pitch dozens of times now, and it works. Because it's true. The old cliches about Essex don't stick when you're sipping a flat white at a beach cafe watching the tide roll in. So whether you're a first-time buyer, investor, or just a curious looker, keep Southend on your radar. The tide's turning, literally and figuratively. And if you fancy a waterfront flat,